This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up, now who really tryna hit? One, puff, puff, then we pass. Then we pass. Then we pass.
Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Like my girl Lola Brooke. I love her intros and shit.
Lola Brooke.
I love her. I see it for her. I see it for her. Like, but that's another conversation. That's outside of the scope of what we're doing.
Like, damn, she in her mood.
She is her mood.
I see you in your mood. You in your mood today.
I'm definitely in my mood.
Okay, I love it.
Definitely.
I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the vibes.
I'm definitely in my mood.
That's what we need today. How you doing? How y'all doing? How we doing? How you doing?
Yo. Did you see the Renaissance situation at the IMAX situation?
I did happen to see it. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we out here. Happy holiday season to everybody that's tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been a long year.
It has been.
But it's been a quick year.
It's been a great year, though.
Right? It's been a great year.
We've accomplished a lot of things.
It really has been. First of all, it's your man, EarthTone.
And your man, the real PZ, holding you down with the right dose of the highest notes.
Key term, right dose. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want OD out here. Some of y'all is a little OD.
Some of y'all do be OD.
Like, take it easy. Take it easy.
Just, slow it down. Drink some water.
Yeah, cool out. Yeah, exactly. Hydrate, electrolytes.
Pull somebody to the side. Let them know what you're doing, where you at, how much love you got for them. That's all we need. Mm-hmm.
Sound advice.
That's
Sound
all
advice.
You need.
I like
That's all
it.
You need out here.
But as you were saying, we out here.
We are out here.
It's been a good year. Great year.
Beyonce. Queen Bey has really owned the moment at the moment. So,
on your mouth like liquor.
Jittery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So she went crazy with the tour, breaking all kind of records.
For real. Number one album. She got a number one song, number one tour, and now a number one movie. Queen Bey.
Mind you, the project was dedicated, you know what I'm saying, to her Uncle Johnny. By way of the Q plus LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying? And she dedicated it, and you can hear it throughout the project.
You definitely hear it.
You can hear it in the pics that she made for her staff, her roster, her tour team, her dancers. Like, she really went in and showed up and showed out.
Put her foot in it, and then literally broke that shit and still came back on tour.
Yeah, it was crazy.
She outside.
It was crazy. She outside.
Just a quick shout out to her. That's all we wanted.
It was amazing. It was amazing. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Support that.
Yes.
It was a way to, be at the show if you couldn't be at the show. You know what I'm saying?
And I needed that because I really wanted to be there.
Yeah.
I would have had my silver chrome. You already know.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Chrome to your dome.
Those tickets was wild, though.
Yeah, they were.
But yeah, we're going to get into it. It's that time of year. You know what I'm saying? We got the countdown, the top 10.
The top 10.
You know what I'm saying? The top 10 of the year where we just go back, take a look at, survey the joints we review, all of the artists we, took a listen to, took some time out to lend our ear and give our constructive criticism. And we look at those grades and, balance it out, come up with a top 10 of the year. So we're going to get into that. But first, we're going to do something a little different. I want to talk about like the highlights and the lowlights of the year. So it's high key, low key. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little high key, low key with them.
For real.
So I set it off with my high key, Miss Scissor. You know what I'm saying? Scissor on
Sizzler Sizzin.
Yeah. We reviewed her. Early on the episodes.
Yeah.
I think it was the first.
It was the first one.
It was the first one of the season.
Yeah.
Crazy. SOS, as you know by now, of course, the album's been all over the place all year.
Oh man.
I kind of called it on this one. Like, she gonna be nominated for Wild Grammy. You already know. Like, she's gonna be out of here with this project.
Already nominated for 9 Grammys.
See, like, I already knew. Like, but I gave this one of the highest grade. This might be my highest grade of the Herbal Tea Podcast.
You gave it a 98.
98% moon rock.
Moon rock situation. That is definitely the highest score we've gotten. You're right.
Yeah, that's a big score. I mean,
this is not pressure. Don't say no. That's not pressure.
What you mean?
No, they trying to make it seem like you know, yo, if you gave it a 98, what is PZ doing? No, I don't know. It's not
I'm
even
not-
like that. No, I definitely believe it was a Jersey curve.
That's
right
not
on the
even-
bit there.
That's
So,
not even what I'm saying,
let's
though.
be clear,
But you
okay?
can see everybody else saying it. I mean, 9 Grammys. I mean, like obviously it's just not
Or
me.
it's
Like,
gonna drag.
but I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not even gonna gas it. I'm just talking about my high key. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But enough on that. What? How you feeling? What was your high?
So
high key?
my high key is also Grammy nominated. Janelle Monáe.
Okay.
With The Age of Pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
definitely called that one.
That's a great one, actually.
Because, you know, she definitely, they definitely deserve it.
Yeah.
All of it. All the
Absolutely.
love. All the flowers to them.
What did you give Janelle?
I gave
What was it?
Janelle I believe a 94.
94.
I believe so.
Okay. 94 Moon Rock. That's pretty high for you. That might be. Is that your highest grade? Because I know you've given out a Moon Rock before.
I've
maybe
given
a couple.
out a Moon Rock.
A Moon Rock or two.
Yeah. I'm not shy about my Moon Rocks.
All right.
But, you know, I'm selective.
94 is
94. I believe it's a 94, right?
I don't know. I might. We would have to check the
We
sheets.
got to fact check
We got to
it.
pull up the sheets. I mean, if you don't know, I don't know. I don't want to. You know what I
It's
mean?
either- okay, hold on.
I know it was a Moon Rock.
I don't want to mistake it. It's a 91.
91.
It's a 91.
Okay.
But still, she deserves all the flowers nonetheless.
Listen, a Moon Rock is a Moon Rock.
Period.
Listen.
Period. You
All
already
right.
know what it is.
Okay. So speaking of high key,
High key.
we're gonna take it low. I'll let you start with the low since I started with my high.
All right. So the low key of the year. Oh my
The year.
God. The low key of the year.
We gotta give it
is
to 'em.
Ancient Mammy. Now, excuse me. Wait.
Ooh.
And Jimmy.
Ain't your mammy, you stupid.
And Jimmy.
I was Aunt Jamale.
And Jim.
I could not get it right for like the first half of that episode.
Neither one of us could. But yes, the King album, I gave it a 10. Not feeling your girl.
Damn.
Not feeling them. That album was not hitting.
You gave it a 10?
I gave it a 10.
Is that a dirt?
It's definitely a dirt.
Wow.
It's definitely a dirt, and it's there for me. Like, I don't care what
Put 'em
y'all
in the
say,
dirt.
though. It is what it is.
Put him in the dirt.
So.
Okay. All right, well, shouts out to that. I mean, or not.
You made the show.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
You
go
made
check
the
it out.
show.
It is intriguing. I would go listen like, damn, it was a 10. Like, let me see. I didn't think it was that. I think I gave it like a 44, maybe.
You was
something
soft,
like
though.
that.
You was sweet on
I enjoyed some of it.
definitely
It was a
sweet
few
on
joints
it.
that spoke to me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My low key was Bob the Drag Queen. Gay bars.
You sleeping on the gay bars, though.
I was not feeling it. It was like, and then the cipher, like, and you know I love a good cipher. That was like bringing it back to the golden era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to see it for them. I was trying to see it for
You
the
was
Cypher,
trying
but
to. You
you're
tried
right.
it.
I really did. I was rooting for them.
Yeah, looking back though, like, come on now. All right, but yeah, that was episode 64. It was like an EP, I think 5 or 6 tracks.
Yeah.
They had the cipher on there. It was maybe 7 people on the cipher,
It was a
and
whole
then they
bunch
switched it up on the
whole bunch
video.
of-
It was a
yeah,
different,
it was an extra
extra
motherfucker
artist or
on
something
there.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, nah, it wasn't it for me. What did I give it? I gave it I think I gave it like a 20 something or 18.
Fact check it. Let's fact
Yeah,
check
let's fact
it.
check it. What did I give
Hold
it?
on. We gave Bob the Drag Queen B.
That was like early on. That was
There it is.
64.
You gave it a third. No. You gave it
25.
a 20. I can't read it.
Yeah.
I can't read it.
Yeah, that's a 25.
It's a 25. You can see it.
Yeah.
All right. It's
Yeah.
a 25. It was a.
It was original.
original.
Sir
for you,
Reginald
nonetheless.
James. Definitely Reginald James. Yeah. It was, it just ain't really tickled my fancy like that.
I understand.
It's cool. It
I
happens.
Understand.
It happens. But yeah, that was it. So we got the high key to low key. We had a few new segments that we introduced this year.
Indeed.
We called them micro segments. You know what I'm saying? We
Micro-segments.
kind of started it a few seasons ago with the needle drop, and a few other little segments we try here and
Yeah,
there.
something
But
like that.
we kind of perfected it down to 4 key segments that we introduced. We had First Listen. We brought back the needle drops.
Then we got the 90s equivalent.
90s equivalent.
And we had made
What was the other one? The smoker section. We made
section,
that. Of course,
the
it was a
ally
micro
of
segment.
the ally of the day.
Mm-hmm.
We made that into a micro segment.
And there was one more, Vintage Vibes.
Vintage vibes.
Vintage Vibes
Yeah,
on them.
that was one.
But as we mentioned, First Listen was one of those. And that was one of my favorite joints because it kind of gave us an opportunity to not really sit with the music too much.
Right.
We literally listened to the song right before we shot the episode. And we gave it like maybe 1 to 2 listens just so we could kind of, all right, hear it, get it. And we just gave our raw, knee-jerk opinion. And it was pretty fun. We only had a few of them throughout the season. But it was dope. We're going to run through them and kind of pick our favorite one. So we had Tyler, the Creator, with Dogtooth. That was the follow-up. What was it? He threw that on
the re-release. On the re-release of Call Me If You Get Lost and Get Home and Come Fuck Me, some shit. Whatever he said.
Call me if you get lost. That was all. There wasn't no
whatever. The continuum.
Yo, you hate Tyler.
You need direction.
You hate Tyler.
I love Tyler.
I wish you would just admit it, like for once.
I wish the streets would not put that on me like
Nobody's
that.
putting it on you. You just make it's just obvious.
I think it's really love. It's really.
I don't see the love. It don't even seem like tough love. It just seemed like you don't fuck with him.
Definitely love. Did I not give Tyler, the Creator, Moon Rock? Did I not give him that?
Did you?
I think.
Wait, go. No, we got to fact check. When did you give him a Moon Rock?
It was definitely when we reviewed it.
Dogtooth? Wow. All
right. As far as the song that we reviewed,
we gonna leave this here. The next joint we reviewed, Virgo Gang. Guy. Guy nigga straight. Guy. That joint was kind of crazy. That was an interesting tune. They kind of came out of nowhere. Like we hadn't heard of them before. We came across a single on social media.
Pretty new.
And it was like, okay, let's give it a go. I was definitely like intrigued when I heard it, but you know, it was cool. It wasn't crazy. And I didn't think about it too much throughout the year after we heard it.
Right.
It didn't stay with me, but it was a cool, interesting little novelty joint.
It is memorable though.
Yeah, it is. Like I didn't need to like as soon as I heard like, okay, I saw the title, I was like, yeah, I remember that joint. It popped in my head. What did you think of that joint?
I thought the joint was pretty solid, but it wasn't innovative. It didn't really rock me like that. It was straight. It was straight.
That nigga ain't straight.
He ain't straight. For real, you right.
Okay. And then we got Doechii with Booty Drop. That joint was kind of hard. It starts off like a little slow joint. You like, all right, where she going with this? Kind of cool. And then she turned it up with the Jersey Club bounce. I was like, ooh, I like this joint. You was kind of hating in the pre-talks, saying that I gave it a bad grade, but I don't know.
Oh,
like I don't feel like I did.
Oh,
because we did rate the first listens.
You know what's crazy?
But I don't remember giving it a bad grade. Like
I think you was cool on it, but to be perfectly honest with you. When we reviewed it, we also considered the video because we watched the video to see if it made the song better. And I definitely think that she did well with the video, making it look like a home movie, and it did add to the song. For me.
I remember.
So while I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, giving her props, I really kind of think I felt it was an icy energy coming from the left side.
Y'all hear this? This is crazy.
I felt a little icy energy, so I really think you was kind of cool.
I fuck with Doechii. Like she got the joint with Isaiah Rashad that she was on that I rock with.
Definitely.
And then now you know she bubbling with her new single. Like she kind of out of here.
She is out of here. She's
like I feel like she might be a one to watch for next year.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I definitely expect to see bigger things from her. Can't wait to see what the album look like. Might have it on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Out of all of the first listens, that was probably my favorite.
One of the more promising ones.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually would have to give it up to Tyler. Tyler was like my favorite.
Ooh, I like the Tyler joint too.
The Dogtooth one was really it was straight.
Dogtooth.
He killed it. He was just rapping.
I mean, you know, I like that whole album. That album was hard.
That album was definitely one to watch.
Like he did a studio album that
tried to sound like a mixtape.
Yeah, like
had DJ drama all over it.
That was fire.
Pretty cool, bringing that era back.
I liked it.
It was okay. It was pretty good.
Okay. It was okay. I love it. Okay. All right. Okay. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and hit you in the head with our sleepers for the season. You know what I'm saying? The joint that y'all might have slept on. We might have really liked, but you know,
somebody in the group might have definitely slept on.
That's how we feeling. That's the vibe it's giving. It's a sleeper. All right, so what was your sleeper? How you feeling?
So the sleeper that I have for y'all is Kelela, Washed Away. And the reason I feel like it was a sleeper was because the album banged really, really hard.
That is a good one.
And I really believe, like with my whole entire soul, being, heart, and spirit, that when I had brought it to the table, and then we had discussed it on the show, I felt a little bit more of that Frozen Elsa icy energy. You feel me?
What?
That icy energy was
From
cool
me?
on it. I don't know, man, but I really think Kalala was winning this year.
That's a great example of a sleeper because I definitely slept on that one. It was a full project, but we just pulled a single from it to review because we was doing singles on that episode. And Washed Away, it just wasn't doing it for me. It was cool, but it sounded like an intro, and it was like it turned out that was literally just like an ambient intro to like set the tone, set the mood. It was almost like a palate cleanser, like a woo-side intro to the album. And then the album had some joints on it.
Then
Like
it had bangers on
I was
the
like,
album.
oh shit.
She really set you up.
She did. She
gave
did.
you the fake out.
Okay. You caught that one. That was a sleeper.
You know
I'll take it.
That's my sleeper.
All right. Well, my sleeper was the one and only Serpent with Feet.
I knew you was gonna pick that shit.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
I knew you was gonna pick
No,
it
you
because
did
I
not.
saw it on the countdown.
No, you did not.
I saw it on the chart. And I said, he gonna pick that bullshit.
Yo, you slept on that one, fam.
I definitely
You
am
hate that
I'm
song.
still asleep. I'm still asleep.
That song?
I'm still asleep.
That song hard.
Like Sid, I'm still sleeping. I don't know. What's that song about again? Against? I don't know, man. But I love Serpent with Feet.
It's about like self-love, knowing your worth, and dipping up out of there when the relationship ain't serving your purpose.
I hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
I'm going where the love is, Herb. You hating on that
I'm
song.
always where the love is.
Shout out to Serpent with Feet and all that. You know what
Big
I'm
love
saying?
to Serpent with Feet.
My
Shout
sleeper.
out.
I gave that joint a 72. Fire!
And
No, that's a high loud. High loud.
it's definitely a high loud. I don't know what I
You was
gave
hating on it. I think you gave it like a mid.
I definitely gave it at least something below you. Hold on, let me fact check.
Yeah, fact check that. Hold
Let's
up.
See. Hold on.
Hold up. Fact check. That's funny. Definitely something at least below me. That's pretty, I mean, that's accurate. I think that's safe to say.
Let's see. Hold
That's
on.
pretty safe to say.
Where do we have that? When did we review that?
What episode was that? That was, I think that was early on. That might have been, was that the Kalela episode?
Could. Oh, yes, it was.
That was the same episode.
Oh, I gave it a 21.
A 21.
And I think that fits. I think that fits. It's there.
You hated
it. Was definitely Reginald for me.
Hated it.
It was definitely Reginald. So
Okay. I see how you feel. Well, tell us how you really feel.
We still love Serpent.
Listen, shout out to Serpent with Feet. I mean, that was a second review. He's like HTP alumni at this point.
For real.
I rock with the joint. He ain't like it so much, but you did like his other projects. I mean, we fans.
Liked his other project.
Yeah, we fans. We fuck with him.
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
So we're gonna see what they bring next year. Hopefully they drop something new. Shout out to Serpent with Feet.
Absolutely. All right, so it's about that time.
About that time to get into it.
We're gonna go ahead and get into the top 10 countdown. The top 10 of 2023. HTP. You know what I'm saying? So in order to qualify for the top 10, you had to have been reviewed on the show this season, this year. And we're going to break it down and run it down for you and get into it.
For sure.
So how you feeling about this? You excited? You ready?
I'm so
you remember
ready.
These joints?
I'm about to put the tune upon them.
All right.
For the tune, we're going to start.
Let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna start, of course, with number 10.
Number 10.
Nest Heads. Junkyard Hearts Volume Uno. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That joint came out September 15th. This was episode 76 we reviewed.
Indeed.
I forgot who she went head to head with on that one. But you gave this project.
It went head to head with the low light and Anjamale
and Jimmy. And Jimily.
And Jimily. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
She had to have
The low light. Not the low light. Damn. That's crazy.
It is.
So Ness Heads, you gave this one a 52 mid.
Right.
Not bad, decent joint. You know what I mean? You was cool on it. You was kind of cool on it.
I liked it. It was
You
cute.
liked
She
it?
got her cute little songs
Yeah,
on there.
yeah. All right, I hit a high pitch. I like it. I gave it a 57. So not too much more, but I liked it a little bit more.
Yeah.
It was a combination of a 54.5 mid. So that gave it a number 10 slot on the top 10, 2023. It was an 8-song EP.
8-song EP.
I like the joint. She opened up for Lil Wayne. We had talked about on the show. I think it was one of his concerts. It wasn't like a whole tour, but it was like
on
a spot.
the AVN Awards, the Adult Video Network Awards.
Yes, that was in Vegas or something like that.
The Porn Site Awards. Yeah, it was in. I believe it was in Vegas for sure. It's either Vegas or Cali.
Yep.
And she opened up for him at that very show.
Okay, shout out to her.
Chicago-based artist.
Yep.
You know.
Speaking of Chicago, she had No Love in Chicago on the project. That was one of my joints. I like that.
Cotton Candy Pain was it?
Cotton Candy Pain. Yeah.
On her Trippie Red
Yeah.
/ who else sing like that? Juice World.
Yeah, definitely.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Her blog era, not blog, SoundCloud rap era situation. We fuck with her. Definitely a vibe.
Yeah. Okay. So that's number 10. Number 9.
Number 9. Hold on, let me bring this one in.
Uh-oh. Who you got?
Number 9. Big Frida.
Big Frida.
Big Frida.
I love it.
Big Frida, Central City.
You already know.
You already know. We gotta switch this. We gonna switch this up. She, wait. Oh, not shuffle. Not shuffle. Come on.
Shuffle daddy.
We gotta get the gin in my system. I got that gin in my system. Somebody go be my victim. I got that gin in my system.
Like that sound like mad. Me too. Like you can't. Somebody gonna be my victim. Like you gotta chill.
Man.
Consent.
Consent is sexy. Consent is definitely sexy. So we got
absolutely
Big Frida. They got a lot going on this year. So she's on tour currently. Commercials for personal injury lawyers. Juan LaFonta. Juan LaFonta got a whole jingle for him.
Oh,
did
word.
a video, and it's advertising his law firm.
Okay.
She's got a glasses line. She got a makeup line with Black Opal Beauty. And, of course, my shit is gin in my system and life lessons off the record.
Life lessons.
You already know.
I love the introspective joints.
That's
you know
my
what I mean?
shit. I like that. I like that.
Okay. I like that. Got me my $100 bill.
That wasn't on CC album? Right. What
was that on CC? No, that was on her album. She gave CC. Remember they traded. CC was on her album.
They did
her
trade
joint
songs.
I didn't like. I didn't like the joint she did on.
Yeah. You're right.
I was like, I was over it.
Yeah. The one on her album
but that
was
joint I
bad.
rock with. But she had this was episode 72. We reviewed it on. You gave it a 63. Loud. I gave it a 46.
I think it was big. I definitely thought it was a big album for her. It was her debut album.
I mean, 16 joints. It was a healthy,
it's a
healthy helping.
album. She's been building up to this for decades, and just proud to see her get there. Being from New Orleans, bounce artist, and kind of like beating the odds.
Yeah, absolutely,
for sure.
I hear that. Combination of 54.5 gave her the number 9 slot on the top 10 HTP 2023.
Shout out.
Yeah. So of course number 8 is
Number
next. Chronological. Chronological. Sure. We got
chronologically speaking, yeah.
Chronologically speaking, you feel me? We got Chica with Samson, the album. Dropped July 28th this year. Episode 74, we covered that joint. PZ gave it a 61% loud. I gave it a 50% mid, right in the middle, you know what I mean? They gave it a 55.5 mid, to round out at the 8th spot. 20 songs. This was
20 songs.
This
It was
a healthy
definitely
project.
healthy.
It was healthy and dense.
It was very dense. I thought it made for a good listen. I thought it made for, because that's what we want.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I'm just describing just adjectives, just some adjectives.
But definitely another project I think somebody to the left of me was cool on.
I was cool on it.
So your favorite song has a video now.
What's my favorite
song? She came out with the video for her first single. I forgot.
Awards?
No.
Or Demigod?
Demigod was the first single, and then she just released the video for Truth or Dare with your man Freddie Gibbs, and that video looks pretty good. Really nice.
I didn't see that. I missed that one.
It just came out, and same kind of look, general look. She's very much got the African beauty, African royalty beauty going on. Very well shot. And Freddie Gibbs comes up and do the Freddie Gibbs rap.
Okay, I thought he gave it was a I mean, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Go watch the episode. You can get the recap.
Shout out to Chica.
Okay, shout out to Chica at number 8. Who we got at number 7 though?
So at number 7, we got the boys, Brockhampton.
Come on, boys.
Come on, the boys, Brockhampton, with their final album, like Ever, I think. Ever.
This is it. They disbanded.
They are done. They were done. So the final album was called TM. And
they did like a 2-piece nugget.
They did a 2-piece. They did do a 2-piece nugget. The first one was really like a Kevin Abstract solo album, disguised as a Brockhampton album.
Okay. He was getting shit off. That was like his springboard.
It was definitely springboard.
Okay, heard you.
And then let me see, what was that one? That one was called The Family.
The Family.
And the irony right there was mostly Kevin Abstract.
Yeah,
but the one we reviewed was TM, I think, which is for trademark. Or no, The Mountain.
The Mountain?
That was what it stood for.
Huh.
But I keep looking at it, and every time I see it, I'm like, trademark? Is that what TM?
Well, that's what I went to initially.
Yeah, no, but I remember when we reviewed it, it was called The Mountain.
Okay.
That's what it stood for. Not trademark, but they could trademark it.
I mean, they could. They could definitely trademark it.
So,
you had gave it a 63.
Right.
I gave it a 48. I gave it a 55.5.
Right.
Rounding at the 7th spot. Better Thing. That was my joint off of there. Goodbye.
Listerine was my shit. It will forever be my shit.
Listerine. I remember Listerine.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was on that song could get it. You already could get it.
11 songs. They I mean,
the coochie breathes for Brockhampton, but
it was cool. I was cool on this one.
It was alright.
I was cool on this one, but you enjoyed it. You know
I did enjoy it. I did a tad bit more.
Yeah, a tad bit more. I ain't hate it, but it was
it was good. It was a good way to go out. They had a nice little era. Yeah, and this is a good way to close it. So
I thought they could have closed it a little. I mean, you know what I mean. But
you wanted them to go harder.
Yeah, I mean, this shit. You gonna advertise like I'm retiring. Like, let me get a black album or something. Like, stop playing with me.
Only one person could do that.
You're right. Those high standards.
For real.
All right. Enough of that. So at number 6, who do we have? We had your girl. Well, think about. Shout out to Yeji at the number 6 spot.
Shout out to Yeji.
For Granted, that joint came out January 17th. We reviewed it on episode 62. That was the second episode of the season.
Right.
You gave it a 67. You was rocking with this joint.
I really do rock with Yeji.
You was rocking with her. I rock with Yeji.
I know you do.
But
you wasn't rocking with this song.
It was cool. It was cool.
See,
it was cool. I wasn't hating on it.
They go that
cool.
icy. They go that.
No, it was cool. I gave it a 44.
I'm 44. I'm glad I put the heat on because it just gets icy.
I do. Like, honestly, it grew on me. Like, when I hear it now, like, it's one of them joints that's stuck in my head. It's memorable. Yeah. Like, it was cool. I definitely called it robot music.
Robot music does it.
I mean, we on our AI shit. Like, it's a new era.
Real.
Like, she ahead of her time.
She is ahead of her time.
It's grown on. Like, it sounds better than, like, if I would have rated it today, It might have got a high grade. It might have got like a 48.
You got to hear it at the Shed. We had to have heard it at the Shed because the Shed exhibit is already over.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She was at the Shed.
Yes.
You know, with her playlist.
Yeah, we went to that
on the floating thing.
Yeah, I didn't go to hers though. You had to go. Like you could pick certain artists, and she was definitely one of the ones I wanted to go see.
And I went to do that one.
Oh, I didn't even know you did that.
I did go.
That's fly.
It is great. It was a nice little experience.
Yeah.
And she had her shit, and $4,000 it came on, and I sang the
Wait.
song.
That's hard.
We was floating in the middle of thin air.
Oh man, that's hard. Yeah, that sphere is crazy.
Yeah, that's dope. It's
That's
pretty
dope. You
spectacular.
sit on the ropes and shit.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
All right. So who we got at number 7 though?
At number 5.
Oh, number 5. I'm going backwards.
You going backwards. I'm trying to move us forward.
Let me take another sip.
Take another sip. Go ahead. Number 5 for this one. This definitely deserves a sip. K-Tramine.
Okay, come on.
K to the A to the Moesha. No.
For real. Like who started it? Like,
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of who did it before her.
Yo.
I can't think of nobody.
It was definitely Moesha.
She made it hot.
She
at
definitely
least,
made it hot.
All right.
But as for K-Tramine, self-titled album, debut album from them, K-Tranada, and Amine, the viral artist who thinks he's household.
The viral. Yeah.
So shout out to them, K-Tramine. The merch,
funny.
yo, I just want to say one thing about, I want to say a lot of things, but the merch is out.
The K-Tramine merch?
If anything, if you don't check this album out, you should definitely go to the website, K-Tramine.com, and get that merch, because that merch is fly.
They got fire merch?
They got fire merch, hoodies, vinyl.
I would definitely get a hoodie. You know I love a good hoodie.
But they got the colors on them. Like, it's like the
paint joint?
The blue. I think the vinyl is in blue. The hoodie is like in blue with the color. With the color that they had their name in, pink and yellow, it just pops, you know, and I like stuff like that.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, for real.
All right, shout out to them. 11 songs. Episode 70. You was kind of cool on this project.
Definitely was cool on this. I'm gonna definitely admit and cop to that for sure.
You gave it a 50% mid.
Absolutely.
I gave it a 63% loud, which rounded it out for a 56.5 mid. 5 spot.
And shout out, they dropped the instrumental version of the album as well. So,
Yo.
So what I was thinking was that I'm just gonna actually just do what Amine think he did. He didn't really.
You gonna redo the album?
I think I'm gonna do at least a joint off the album.
You gonna Lupe it? You gonna Lupe the album?
I'm not gonna Lupe the album
because I feel like that should be the new term. Like he definitely hopped on that man whole album and said, "I'm gonna put bars on this."
Don't know what for the life of me why he thinks.
Did you hear it though? Like
I heard the Andre album, but I did not hear the Lupe version of it. I don't think that should be a thing. I think that's very like fetch. It's not doing it. It's not. It's not reaching.
Nah, it
but
wasn't.
nonetheless, K-Tramine has the instrumental version of the album.
That's hard.
Definitely, definitely gonna hop on something. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
So what's up? I'm Johnny and so what's up?
Yeah.
She want me to treat her like a slut. That's my jam. All right, I'm gonna have to do some things with that. All right. Heard you. That Master P. Yo, he got some beats on there.
He has some beats on there.
All right, I'm gonna have to go visit that.
You gotta definitely check it out. Y'all check it out.
They
too.
might bring me out of hibernation. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
Let's get it.
We'll see.
You ready to rhyme?
All right, number 4. Who we got? Billy Porter. Baby was a dancer. Number 4, Baby was a dancer. Billy Porter. I was cool on this one.
Yeah, for sure.
You like this joint. You rock with this joint. 68%.
He was telling the story.
Loud.
I was so glad that he got to tell his story.
Yeah.
For the 15th time.
Yeah, see. I gave it a 50% mid-range. It was cool. I gave it a 57.5% mid. It was all right for me. I didn't love it. It was kind of like on the nose for me a little bit. I said it was like an audio biopic.
Indeed, you did.
Yeah,
I thought it had.
but it was like right in Billy pocket, like typical Billy.
Yeah,
like it's kind of one of the singles you would expect from him. But it was just kind of like.
I think that was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was it was the production on it definitely sounded like he got a label behind him, and it is the first single because his album is out, the Black Mona Lisa album.
Ooh.
So that is out for your listening pleasure, and Baby Was a Dancer is included on that record.
Ooh, did you listen to the project?
I did not listen to the project.
Okay.
I will get around to the project. But you ain't had to call me out like that.
No, I was just interested. I was asked because I didn't listen to it either.
You ain't had to call me out like that.
I didn't listen to it either, so I was just wondering, could you provide any insight? Like, should I hurry to it, or can I?
You ain't had. Damn that! I need to turn. I need to turn the heat up. I need to turn the heat up.
Oh man, you wildin'.
Oh.
Nah, I wasn't saying it like that. But shout out to Billy Porter. New movie. Our Son, he's starring in. That's dropping. That should be out now. But yeah, go check that out. That should be interesting. The storyline looks. I'm intrigued.
I didn't even see a preview yet or a trailer.
Oh, you ain't seen that? You
I
ain't see
have
the
not seen
picture, the
anything.
photo? You ain't.
I know
he got the braids and all that.
I know that he's gonna be in Color Purple. I think
The musical version.
Yeah, I believe.
Is he in that?
Is he in that? Or am I bugging?
I don't know.
I
I don't
could be
remember
bugging.
seeing him in
I
that.
heard his scene he's gonna be in something.
He's in Our Son, which is a new movie
Okay.
that he's just popping out with. He's starring it. He's co-starring. It's like him and his husband, and they raising the son.
They
Our Son.
rumors. Don't listen. Don't listen. They rumors.
That's what I heard.
They rumors.
But yeah, shout out to him. Number 4 slot. Who we got at number 3 though? The top 3. Oh, we getting down to
The
it.
top.
We getting
three,
down to
we
it now.
Definitely are getting down to business. Shout out to the man himself, Roy Kinsey.
Hey.
Waiting to get him on this show for quite some time.
Chi-Town Zone.
The hype is pretty loud for him. They had this song, Truly Iconic. And the remix with Katie Got Bands.
Yo, just popped up.
Just popped
It
up
just
on
popped
us.
up.
He just blessed us with that.
It's a totally new, not totally new joint. It's same beat, but he got a new verse.
He got a new verse. Yep.
She got a new verse, of course. I'm like, yo.
Classic way you supposed to do remixes.
A real remix.
Real remix. Change the lyrics, change the hook or something.
Love it.
And you could do the same beat.
Love it.
But don't just tack on
And he
somebody.
changed the intro.
For real.
The intro. The first intro was.
He did it real 90s like, and that's why we stand for Roy Kinsey right now. What were the scores on those?
The scores on those, you gave it a 61. I gave it a 62. Like, that might be the closest scores we
might
got
have
this
been.
year. Because I don't know if we got the same score on the episode this year. I don't remember that. I feel like I would have remembered if we did.
Yeah, for sure.
This is 1 point away, so this might be the closest we got to a same score. But 61.5 loud. They gave it a number 3 spot.
Number 3.
On the top 10. Interviewed him, as I mentioned on the show, on the Query. Definitely got to know him a bit. Super cool dude. Ill lyricist MC. Great ear for music. Dope beat selection. Been doing this thing for a minute consistently. Out there in Chi-Town holding it down.
Definitely holding it down.
Yeah. The new verse, what did he start off with? He said the Tina Turner movie chant, Narenyo Genkinyo. He starts off with that in the verse. I was like, okay, this is definitely a different verse from the original one we reviewed. So shout out to him on that, which was dope. He had Wendy Williams on the intro of this one, I think. I can't remember who he had on the intro to the first one.
Is that who he had on the intro?
It was Wendy Williams.
It was Wendy motherfucking Williams.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Her cancer self.
It was crazy. Shout out to Roy Kinsey. Number 2.
We down to the last 2. Can we get a drum roll?
I mean,
Something like that.
shout out to Jersey, man, at Garden State.
Man.
First and foremost. Any W Jersey. Just stand up for a
You
second.
already know.
You know what I'm saying? Just
where
stand
this
up
is
for a little
going.
second.
You just gotta know where it's going.
Miss SZA with SOS, the number 2 slot. Dropped that joint last December, so around this time last year.
Right.
Full project, man. Healthy Helping. She had the single Kill Bill that was going crazy initially. Just right off top with it. Just
5-year-old
smacked you in the head right off top.
Song.
Smacked it. Crazy.
I just went to number one.
Man.
So it became her first solo number one Hot 100 record. Which
Top song on Apple Music all year.
Yeah, absolutely. And was definitely on the radio. Heavy. Like, she pretty much took over the year.
She went crazy with that album,
and
man.
then she gave us the other excellent single, Snooze. How can I snooze?
Fam.
How can I lose?
That's how she That's how she sound. Yo, she went crazy on this project, and I went crazy for it.
You really did.
You gave it a 57. You gave it a 57. That was the first episode of the season, too. That's crazy.
It was the first episode of the
episode
season.
61.
That might be the first one I have to recant. And I'll be like, you know what? I maybe was a little bit.
Oh my God! Did you just?
Are
we hearing this?
I will say this. I
Whoa!
will. I'm gonna give it up to SZA. You've had an excellent year. It was definitely a solid project.
I'm so glad to hear you.
I definitely missed the moment. I really missed the moment.
I give it up.
Anyway,
I give it up. Well, you ain't. I mean, you ain't
60.
hated. You gave it a. Okay, you would have given it a 60.
No, give it a 60 now.
Okay. I feel
loud.
that.
It's
That's a big
loud.
jump. That's a big jump.
It's loud.
You
Shout
gave it
out
a
to
57
her.
originally, up to a
Give it
60.
up.
Okay, which I love. Shout out to Jers. I gave it a 98% moon rock. Damn.
I think it's the highest score ever.
It might be the highest score ever on the show. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, and I mean, shout out to Jersey. Like, that's just how we, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that Jersey
I'm not surprised.
Boy.
Nah, that was an authentic.
It was a New Jersey turnpike curve.
He's starting this whole thing like a New Jersey curve. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Yo.
That was an authentic grade.
We know.
All right. Shout out to SZA. They gave us 77.5 fire average.
Excellent project.
Number 2 slot. The Queen of TDE. Lizzo was on the album. She got writing credits.
Lizzo has writing
On
credits
album.
on one of the songs.
Yeah, she
probably
out here
the
with it.
acoustic one, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it was, but I remember she was on the credits for it, which was dope. Dope little fun fact. Number 1, man. You gonna bring this one home?
I'm gonna bring this one home definitely for sure. Because
This is your girl. This is your girl.
Absolutely.
This is interesting. How
my
fitting.
girl.
How fitting.
Right. So, before I get into the whole thing, let me preface this by saying I had already seen the vision and I already felt it in my spirit. And I was so relieved when the tally came up and your Grammy-nominated girl, Janelle Monáe, with the age of pleasure, giving me so much pleasure, helping me see myself and sauce this bitch up. Cause Water Slide was my song. Water Slide is that record, the whole album all the way through. It's a quick little album too, like 30 minutes, maybe 30, close to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
14 songs, but wasn't
you throw
nothing,
that bitch on. It's a breeze. Like, you feeling the energy.
Yeah.
And I just absolutely am in love with this album. I would still bump this album to the end of the day. And if I could recant, I would give it an even higher.
Wow, you gonna
moon rock.
recant?
Higher moon rock. It definitely would get at least a 95 or something.
Interesting. Interesting. You did think it was a 94.
Right.
All right. So you gave it a 91.
I gave it a 91.
I gave it a 75.
For real.
So I was rocking. I mean, that's a fire. Like, this is a dope project. Signed to Bad Boy by way of Purple Ribbon All Star. She was back there with Big Boy and them. That's how she got her start. She's been around for a little minute. She's blossomed like crazy.
Absolutely.
Actress, you know what I'm saying?
Hidden
Out here
Figures.
nominated. Yeah, like crazy with it. One of my joints on there, that Dry Red.
Oh,
I love that song. That was my shit. That's my shit. Lipstick Lover. That joint phenomenal.
Champagne Shit. Champagne Shit gets better and better every time I listen to it. And she like performed it with, I think Laverne Cox was there. She had a little viral clip.
Interesting. That wasn't one of my favorite joints.
Champagne Shit.
Okay.
Or
Float. I fuck with Float too. Float was like a.
How about I got 1,000
little
versions
opener.
of myself. And they're all
phenomenal.
fine.
That's phenomenal. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
That's my shit.
Yeah. That was the one. So like, you pick and choose on that. That's me right there, though.
Okay, she was out of it. I would definitely say this is like her boldest album so far. Like, she was like, out here with it. The cover, that first little intro trailer. Remember that trailer was like, okay, what's she on? She was damn near naked.
The titties is
I was
out.
like, I love it.
And she gave it all up. Shout out to her Album of the Year nomination.
Word.
And also Best Progressive R&B Album nomination at the Grammys. I definitely will be tuned in to see what happens there.
You
Don't expect much from the Grammys.
You think she gonna get Album of the Year?
You're trying.
Give us your bid. Give us your bid right now.
You're trying.
Give us your bid.
She's not gonna get that Album of the Year.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
think. If she did, I would fall on the floor. I would literally fall on the floor.
Okay.
But I don't think she's gonna get Album of the Year. Somebody, I think SZA's definitely gonna
give
her a run for her money because I'm pretty sure she's
the
nominated.
Grammys might be interesting this year.
She definitely, but that progressive R&B, I can't think of anybody else who would have that. But,
Okay.
but
We shall see.
We shall see.
All right,
Shout
well,
out to Janelle Monáe.
There you have it, the top 10. We had number 10, Nest Heads with Junkyard Hearts. Number 9, Big Frida. Big Frida with Central City. Number 8, Chica with Samson, the album.
Right.
Number 7, Brockhampton with their final retirement album, TM. We had number 6, Yeji for Granted. Number 5, K-Tramine, self-titled K-Tramine. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, we had Billy Porter with Baby. Baby was a dancer. Number 3, at the number 3 slot, we had the one and only Roy Kinsey with Truly. Legend and truly iconic. You comic. Number 2, we had my girl SZA. Shout out yours.
SZA.
SOS. And number 1, the queen, Miss Janelle Monáe. The Age of Her Pleasure. Come on now. HTP Top 10. Go and check it out.
Go and check
it
it
review.
out.
Just go and review. It's the holidays. Chill out. Hunker down. You know what I'm saying? You probably got some time off. Just go watch all of the episodes. Listen to all of the episodes. You know what I'm saying? Recap.
And we are also being syndicated on Brick for those that live in the New York City area.
Come on, man.
You
Come
can
on,
definitely
man.
Catch us at brickartsmedia.com. We be on there pretty much all the goddamn time.
Easy access.
So we are around, and shout out, congratulations on the 4th year, man. We did it. We doing it, and we're gonna continue to do it, right?
Absolutely.
You know
Come on now. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Season 5 on the way.
Season 5 is on the way.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to take a little hiatus, recover so we can come back and get y'all what we need to get y'all.
Shout out and let us know what you think in the Instagram DMs. Let us know what's happening.
Absolutely. Stay tuned.
Herbal.T.pod.
Shout out to all the Q Plus artists out there.
Shout out to all the Q Plus
artists first and foremost.
Yeah, exactly. For putting out records and keeping the culture active and alive and keeping us busy, for real.
Absolutely.
Definitely proud of everybody, no matter the scores. Scores aside, everybody out here, you queer, you open, you free, you doing it, you loving music, you putting your shit out, getting your message heard. Shout out to you. Big props, because I know it's not an easy thing. We know it's not an easy thing to get to. So, big up.
That part. And on that note, we're going to end it like we always like to. On the motherfucking high note.
Whoop, whoop.
This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up, now who really tryna hit? One, puff, puff, then we pass.